any good reason for that as well, other than the fact that the surf's pumping. Strong showings from surfers from this nation at the moment will bring in J.Vaughan. He'll take on Joao Chianca, two electrifying surfers.
Focused on surfing. Oh, Vaughany up now. Oh, he's ripping this thing. He's been looking so good in the free surfs. Oh, wow. Such a well-matched heat in the water with him and Joao. Oh, that board looks good under his feet. Good wave selection. Oh, that's going to be a nice one. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a special moment. Oh, Joao up now. Good heats in the water.
Here's live action from Joao Chianca. He's lively, and he'll carve hard on that rail to put himself back. And then a fling off the top. He'll make a shape.
Put a lot of emphasis into this year. I've been on this thing for 3 years now, the Challenger Series. And, oh, Joel now.
Live action.
Oh, looks good.
From J.Vaughan here. Clips the lip with glide, and then the white water will just grab hold of him and won't let him formulate the master plan for this heat. He's gone not really scattergun, but just super busy, just all over everything at the moment. Meanwhile, non-pro heat, J.Vaughan floats a section, and then there's a dynamic hit where he goes super vert with the board. At the same time, he'll sting out the tail, so it's flashy. Vaughan looking pretty sprightly here.
Yeah, fast surfing from Joel, and you know, you can attest to that, Luke, how quickly.
Yeah, that was very impressive, and even the cameras like that are usually very well positioned. Like, he was from behind, he probably rode that wave all the way to the inside, and it was a chunky big wave. So it's like a messy wave as well for J.Vaughan, a little bit flatter as far as pockets and curve of the wave, so he kind of has to just manage to try to keep the speed down the line. Now it seems like it starts to, no, not really. It doesn't really give him the opportunity, so definitely Joao getting the best out.
Here we go. Let's get caught up in this one. Joao Chianca getting the roll in on this wave, Rosie.
Yeah, that's a tall wave and some big sections there. Well timed with that floating maneuver. Coming around, you can tell that the conditions are really tricky at the moment. Lots of chop up the face with that easterly onshore wind. And this is a chunky looking wave. I mean, we've seen some heroics on the end section. Let's see if he can really attack this last section. He winds up, smashes that one, and rides out. That was pretty insane, Jess.
And yesterday, you know, looked like a clear day on paper where you're running, you know, all day long. We ran 4 heats as we are adapting to the wind this afternoon along with J.Vaughan. And still, you don't want to count on too much like we kind of did at the start of this event. As we watch Joao Chianca making the most of these sections. Carve, then off the top. Always putting a lot into every single turn. Finds the wrap into the pocket. Hard wave to surf with the wind and all that foam on the face, but he'll find a way to finish up nice and clean. So, fell off tour. He had some of the most talked about heats in his rookie season as well. Start this replay from the sky, Rosie.
Yeah, just some more foamy face to work with. You can just tell that engaging those fins, like you mentioned, Jesse, has been pretty tough. You want to push as hard as possible, but still, you know, maintain your composure on the board. And I think a lot of the surfers are finding that challenging, but going through the motions and getting that ride complete.
Surfing suits this wave. You have everything it needs. You can ride barriers. You've got a great air game. You've got great rail game. What's it going to take to get you deeper in the draw here this year?
I think, yeah, like I said, Ocean calls the shot, so.
All athletes can get in their head a little bit. Sometimes it's you're changing your sticker placement, trying to find your magic bar of wax. Griffin just sticking to what's been working, and now it's coming his way. Getting through a couple of sections is Joao Chianca, but he'll slide out. Now a nice section there for J.Vaughan. Important wave as he's trying to pull this one off, maybe at the buzzer. The Australian rookie attacking the lip line, extending that wave into a foam climb, but he ends up falling on that turn.
Not keep the flow for the closeout and ended up getting stuck, but this beautiful first start, generating projecting speed down the line, second one again, and this one the wave slowed itself down. You get a bit sticky, stomps on that back foot, the wave has a little bit of chatter in front and just doesn't keep the rails clean.
As we see with 16 seconds left, Joao Chianca getting his last wave of the matchup with J.Vaughan. Goes down the wrap and cut back. Gets out in front, throws some water off the rail. Nice rooftop float, but he can't hang on. A tough transition in the flats for Joao Chianca.
The whole time with all that noise on the lips, so very impressive from Baron Mamiya to finish it off that way in the conditions we have on offer.
Seeing Joao Chianca, very important wave to try to stay in the event here. And slicing in the right places. And that was just the awkward fall. Let's watch this one again here. We got Baron on the finish. This was just the fall from J.Vaughan.
And we are way down the beach on that one. And I think even when we're watching the guys surf,
J.Vaughan ends up being upset after quite some time. And Joao Chianca will survive with a 6 and a 5.0.